Well, hello everyone. This is Rocky Nash here live in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for your patience as we sorted out all the places we wanted to go live today so that I could show you that I'm live on my website and here on YouTube. So let me know where you're watching from in the comments. I appreciate you so much for your patience, and I've got my coffee, so grab yours if you don't have it. This is a Ask Me Anything. We're talking about my live stream journey, where I started, where I'm at now, and how it can help you, how you can level up your own live stream production. So I know it's because I'm pushed back my stream to support another friend who was live right now, and the stream was going long, and I was like, yay! I was so happy, I loved it. But now I'm here talking with you. There's so many new subscribers, and I wanted to come say hi. Nice to meet you. I'm a live producer here in Las Vegas. I've streamed from my cell phone, from my desktop computer, for network television, and for major events. And it's been really fun acting as either executive producer, or host even. And so let me know in the comments, like, what do you do for live streaming, or where do you want to go? What are you looking to learn? What products do you have? I just got an Elgato, like the pedal. It's under the table and it allows me to switch scenes like this with just my foot, and I'm like loving it. Like, that's just one thing that I'm going to go live with on Amazon, probably this sometime. Of course, this week, it's Sunday, so stay tuned for that. Oh, about that, I have a comment pinned right here in the comments. Can you please click on it and follow on Amazon, because I'm live there too. I go live all the places, not just because I'm a live producer, but because for my clients that I teach how to go live and where to go live, and I help them build their studios. I like to test everything out myself first, and so that's what most of my content is. It's not me trying to be, an influencer. I don't think I'll ever be famous, but I just want it to, I enjoy it, but I'm also testing it for you. So let me know in the comments, like, if you're like, how did you do that? Or, oh, I have a question about this. You can put in the comments. That's what I do. I got my start on Periscope. Do you all remember that? Before Twitter became Twitter Live. And I used to go live on my breaks because I used to work in luxury sales on Las Vegas Boulevard in a hotel, in a luxury hotel. And I would tell people about my city. When I heard about the app and that you could go live, I would just start streaming. Oh, this is the Fountains of Bellagio. This is our version of the Paris Eiffel Tower. And it was just really fun answering questions in real time. And I started to influence sales, and people were booking reservations based on my recommendations. So that led to sponsorships and travel and tourism campaigns and working with social media companies directly and brands. It was really exciting. And I just wanted to tell, when did you learn about me in your journey? Let's go through. I'll check the comments here because I believe I have them up. I do. Let me go ahead and arrange them really quickly so I make sure that I don't miss any comments. I'm using Ecamm to produce, and it lets me arrange all the windows. So here we go. Perfect. So that I'm not missing any comments from you. And if you comment, whoever comments first, I can go ahead and put that on the screen so you can see it. But so I took notes too because I didn't want to forget anything. But what led us to meeting each other here on YouTube? Well, 2015, like I said, that's when Periscope launched, and I start going live on my lunch breaks and giving travel and tourism tips, because not only have I lived in Las Vegas for more than 20 years, but I also worked in VIP concierge. So I know a lot of the behind the scenes things about Las Vegas that I could recommend for you. Or maybe you hadn't heard about a place. I'm like, no, this is the best steakhouse, or you should go shopping here, or this is a free attraction. They're everywhere. You don't have to spend a dime to enjoy this. And I just love doing that, interacting with you in real time. I built a huge community and really quickly, and loved every minute of it. So I really am here because I love community, and I love teaching people how to go live. I think it really changed my life, and I hope that it does for you too. And so those daily streams, right, how they led to working with brands and companies and tech companies. Well, in 2016, I was also doing public speaking about it. I was also trying to like refine my strategy, like, what can I do with this? This is more than just going live. I could take this around the world. And my mind was just reeling with it. So I left my full-time job in 2017, did it full-time, spoke on stages. I built a course. I worked with mentors to try to help me mold my messaging and like, what is it I want to do? And I even moved to LA with help of a friend, and I worked on a business with them and did more content out there, which led to me meeting some people in film and movies and TV. And it was exciting too, because a lot of people were interested about live streaming and wanted to learn how to get into it. So let me show you my website really quickly, because I put a lot of that here for you to see. You can learn a little bit about my journey, because I'm actually also a retired photographer. Does anyone know that. So when I say retired, it's not like I can never do it again. I have all the gear still. I just went into video later, but I love it. And you can actually go through my website. I'm not sure. Can you see my? Yeah, you can see when I go through the different tabs. But on my website, which is rockynash.com, you can go to home and you can see my bio. So that's where you can learn more about me. You can see my media reel. So all the places I've been published, like TechCrunch and Forbes, like different articles where I beta tested and they featured like a photo of me about that. And you can learn about the journey, how you can take from just telling your story, sharing your experience to having a business. Is really exciting. You can also see some of my photography work here. I left it here. I know you're probably web designers and marketing people are like, you shouldn't put things you're not doing, offering right now on your website, but I loved that time. That was like when I met some of the best people and other great content creators and photographers. So I left that portfolio in here if you want to check it out. But you can also check out my Amazon live page. That's the newest place I'm live on. And so if you go to, you can click the link and that's pinned in the comment and follow here. We only have about, I think, 1,900 people who need to follow me on here so I can make it to the Amazon main page. That's so that all the millions of shoppers on Amazon, if they go there to like do some type of QVC live selling or live shopping experience, I could end up there when I go live about my favorite live stream products. So I would love that. So if everyone here who subscribes on YouTube follows the link in that description, it was in my description and the pinned comment, we'll be live on the main stage. When I say we, I know it's me, but I'll take you with me in the comments. So please click that follow that's pinned in the comments for Amazon Live, and I can't wait to show you more of my favorite product recommendations. Over here on my little table, I have this green screen background. I should put a cool little background on it, shouldn't I? Here, let me see. I'll make a brick wall so that something's showing behind it. Can you see that? Let me see here. I'm going to go back to my main screen so that I can see myself too as I show you the screen. There we go. You're seeing it. Okay. So basically, I just want to make sure you can see it. I have this green screen. That's one of the things that's on sale on my Amazon page is, I think actually, is it showing it? It's not right now, but I'm going to go back to me. So that was a product that I'm learning to use right now. I bought it 2 years ago. I let my nephew borrow it, and I was just trying to learn how to use a drone so I can get my drone pilot license. I went on a tangent. I did. If you're new here, this is what I do. This is what I do. These are products I love and stream with, but this one, I let my nephew borrow it, and he learned how to use. He's only 10, and I was like not having the time to figure it out. Him and his dad figured it out together. It was amazing. And I was like, wait a minute, I still need to learn how to fly a drone so that I can get the Mavic 3, the new one, the Mavic 3 Pro, so that because I would love to add that to my content creation strategy for ways I could help market a brand going live, doing their social, and creating some really cool drone footage. So I'm going to get my license for that. But this one doesn't require any type of license. You don't need a drone pilot license for this because it's under 249 grams. This is the mini. Remember this one? Okay, back to the story. So I started in live stream. I worked with brands, and then I started to elevate my own live stream production, even at home, building a studio. And through doing beta testing for certain tech apps, they would send me products to test. So software, hardware, they would send me things to test, and I would test it, give my feedback. So I was more of a beta tester. I wasn't an on-air influencer. I was behind the scenes. But then a friend in news media met up with me. He was like, why don't you turn your camera on yourself? Why are you just reviewing things? And I know you're super techie, but you used to do the travel and tourism thing, like turn the camera and talk about it. I did, and that led to me doing more on-camera work, and also being recruited. Well, actually, I guest lectured at my local university to journalism students about using social media to build their reels so that they're more valuable and they can bring their audience with them when they work in news. Well, that lets me being recruited to build a television station digital studio so they could go live every hour when they're not on air. And so after training producers how to use the setup that I built, it was back to full-time. I'm savvy streaming. I have my own company, independent media company, helping people do just the same thing, leveling up their live streams, helping them tell their story on a video podcast, live stream on social, or maybe they just want to do live selling like this. You know, you could do that. So that's my live selling page. Look, I'm talking about a remote production product that I was sent. That's the Yellow Box Pro. And it's a all-in-one solution where you can go live directly to social media with that little monitor. It looks like a tablet, but you can actually plug in external cameras and things. There you go. You can see it and go live anywhere. So you can just carry that around your purse. But back to the story. I took notes for you. Let's sip coffee and let's read these notes to make sure I don't forget to tell you anything. But after, making courses, working one-on-one with brands, public speaking, and working in news, savvy streaming now, right? I'm gonna screen share. Let's screen share these places. So savvy streaming website. I think I'm gonna go here. So this is my current website. So you can find more about savvy streaming when you go here and you go book appointment, and you can either go live production right here, and that'll take you to my savvy streaming page. But other places where you can just catch me going live testing things to see how you might want to use them for your live stream, that would be here on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. I went live and I want to test all the things, all the features. Like, how can you monetize any platform, right? So YouTube, there's a membership. You can put things in you can sell products. They now integrate with Shopify. Super chats, right? You can still put affiliate links in your description if you aren't eligible for Google AdSense or one of the things that require a larger following. You can still put affiliate links from Amazon in your description, or other affiliate links to other programs you recommend or products. So that's really cool. But on Facebook, Facebook, Instagram, same company under Meta, you can create a shop, right? A catalog of items. And I have on my page, you can see here, a mug and a t-shirt. I made those with the company. It used to be Teespring, but now it's called Spring. And I added those in my shop. And now when I go live, like this little video over here, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I could go live. And when I'm live, I could post that product and it'll pop up on my live stream, and people could click on it and actually check out and purchase it. Really cool. So I know we're talking about monetization real quick. This is a throwback to when I used to work in news. I was working on a digital studio. I was working on a digital story, but I was filming it in the television news station. That was fun. Met some amazing people in journalism, because that's not what my main degree is. It's commercial. I started in commercial photography, but then I went back to college abroad and I studied international business. So fun. International business, sales. I worked in marketing and traveled all throughout. I went to Europe, I went to Asia, and loved it. But all this started, right, with being a creative person, with learning photography, video, live stream, storytelling, writing, and then I ended up in journalism. So fun. You meet so many amazing people. I just say, if you have an idea, just go for it. If you have to test it in your free time where you're working a full job, that's what I did too when I started. Do it, because you never know what's possible. So just go live, share your story, share your expertise, and just learn and what I'm doing. And maybe you could help a larger audience. That's my goal. And you can monetize it at the same time eventually, so that it is your main job. So we talked about my live stream journey from Periscope, Twitter Live, YouTube, Facebook. Now you can go live on Instagram. I didn't share that screen with you. I will really quick, but I do go live on Instagram. A lot of time I'm really focusing on Reels with Instagram right now, but since that's their focus. So I am focusing on getting more creative with my Reels. But I've had some fun ones, right? Do you like Reels? Let me know in the comments. Like, where do you go live most? Is it Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram? But I'm liking Reels right now. I use it a lot for my company, like product reviews and like all of the gear I use to go live kind of posts, or events I go to, tech summits. That's what I use it for. And then the last one, Facebook, my website, because you can embed your live, depending on what website you have. I built my website on WordPress. You can embed, this is going to be double audio right here, but I'm going to press play. See, that was me streaming. And then you can see my other videos. I embedded this live player into my website using I think it's called Embed Plus YouTube plugin. But we can talk about that in another stream. But this is how I manage my social and my content. I built a website for it, and then I go live all the places, and then I let people know I'm available for consultations to meet up with them to help them shape their messaging and their social media and their live stream production, to help them actually build it the studio, the physical part, and also the software part. And it's only one-on-one. It's smaller because I'm one person, and I also partner sometimes with other amazing talents, and we build larger things together. So you can definitely visit rockynash.com, hit book a consultation, or just book a quick chat so we can have a 15-minute free session and just talk about how to level up your live stream, what you can do to do something similar or even bigger than what I'm doing, because I'm mostly the techie behind scenes. I don't think I won't, it's not a negative to say I don't think I'll ever get 1 million followers. Like, it's not about followers for me. It's about being that trusted resource for information on the best hardware software to use. I work mostly behind the scenes. That's why I don't have a whole bunch of videos. I think I only have 160 videos on YouTube, but I've done thousands of live streams everywhere. Some I've deleted because they were beta tests, and I give that information to the engineers to make a product better, or same with the hardware that I test. So, and by the way, another tangent, because this is what I do. If you have a drone and you use it and you have a license or you don't, like, let's talk about this, because I'm going to take this out this week to test it, because I'm going to turn off this brick wall because it looks kind of crazy. But I'm just really, really interested in this, and I'm like, I think I want to really like get my pilot license. Like, what do you think? I think that'd be cool, right? To like live stream and have drone footage on my channel. Like, be like, oh, here's the desert here in Vegas. Beautiful. We have beautiful desert. Okay, I know I miss grass where I was born, but the desert out here is really beautiful too. But this is my drone. This is just a mini. This is early. Like, now they have the Mavic Mini 3, right? Pro. That's the one I'm looking at getting next. But I want to test it. I put the guards on it because I can't even drive, make a turn without hitting a curb sometimes. So I definitely need these. I'm getting better with that. But that's why I love buying used cars, because, yeah, my poor rims. Anywho. So we needed the guards on this, and I'm going to test it out. So stay tuned for that. Please follow, because believe it or not, a lot of people on YouTube, they have people who show up, which is great, right? Show up every now and then. But if you love the content, or if you just want to get a notification when I go live, hit the subscribe and turn on ring the little bell. I think I have a button for that. I do. Yeah, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get notifications when I go live, so that you don't miss me. Today I did push back my live stream a couple times, so I apologize if you missed me because of that. Like, the coffee was supposed to be at 10, and now we're pushing it was 11 something when I started, and now we're almost at noon. So I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap it up very soon, but I just wanted to let you know where I go live so that you can find me and so that we can chat, because live interaction is very fun. And if you're watching live or on the replay, put in the comments, where are you watching from and what is your goal with live stream? I started small before I got to where I'm at right now, and I love it, and I'm still learning. I follow all my peers. I was just watching a stream by Aaron Parecki. I love Luria Petrucci. I love Stephanie Liu. Oh my goodness, there's so many. I'm just like, actually, I'm subscribed to all of them, so you can see my subscriber list. But these are people who are doing it at different levels and different focuses in different industries, but all know, like, live stream masters. They're really great at it. And I'm more of the private, work directly with brands, beta tester, live production, smaller, not like the so just different, right? So there's an audience for everyone. So if you're going to do the same thing, that's okay too. Do it in your local area. Focus on your industry, your market, your community. Don't be discouraged because you think there's so many people in the industry. When I started, I was so early, so it's not always the best to be so early, because people are still like trying to get comfortable with it. I knew famous YouTubers that were not comfortable going live. Now everybody's going live, and I was trying to tell them, no, it's okay to be raw. It's okay to make the mistakes and trigger the wrong scene. And now they're saying the same things. These are the best tips for going live. Da, da, da. Everybody's going to do it eventually. And there's one way to do it sometimes for something. Like, oh, best practices. Oh, I'm going to sound the same. There are best practices, and that's okay. You'll say it in your own way. I don't want you to get discouraged for not going live because you feel like you're copying someone, or you're going, because I was an early adopter, and people were not going live that I know, and now they are. And don't feel a single negative thing about it, because we don't own these platforms. They're free. Let's go live. Let's use them. Let's all tell our story. Let's all build an audience and build others up, feel good about it, and also find a way to make some side income maybe. But yeah, just go for it. Go for it. It's going to be fun. I'll be here with you. Let me know in the comments what your questions are about live stream, what products you want me to recommend, and catch me live on my Amazon Live. Let me go back to that so you can see that page. But here, let me move this up a little bit so you can see it better. Can you see that? Yes, this Amazon Live page. So click that link that I have pinned in the comments and follow, because then I'll make it to the main stage on Amazon. But these are some of the products you can check out right now that I presented on Prime Day that I used to go live every day. I even have my entrepreneur little, you can see my little yoga pants outfit, because I even have gear so that I wake up every day to like, wake up, make up your bed, get your coffee, put your yoga outfit on, whatever it is to get to be productive. And that's really what's hard sometimes with being an entrepreneur, is staying productive, like have a routine. You know, don't stay in your pajamas all day. It can happen. It's easy. It's fun that you can do that, but don't do it. Get up, get dressed, get dressed. Go for a walk on your lunch break as you can, and get back and stay on track. And we'll talk more about that later. But let's see if I forgot anything, since I showed you all the screens I wanted to. Yes, I did. About the foot pedal that I'm using right now, the Elgato, I think it's just Elgato foot pedal, but that allows me to, with like no hands, to switch from this screen back to the main screen, back to the green screen. So it's really great for my Amazon Lives. I love it. But the last thing I wanted to share with you was about how we're going to do more coffee chat. So like today, because I feel like so much of my work is just professional behind the scenes. I miss going live to just talk with you like this. So we're going to do more coffee chats, more casual chats, testing things live. And I want to do it every week, because I kind of went dark, right, for 2 years working directly for a company, helping them. And then I missed you all. So I'm back. I'm back. But anything's possible. Keep doing what you love. Keep streaming. Just keep streaming, okay? You'll get better. All my videos, I left some of them. Some of the early ones, I think even Periscope just eventually like made them disappear, so I can't even show you those. But go back. You'll see. All my live streams weren't well produced, but just keep doing it. And it's great to meet you all. Great to meet you new subscribers. I'm going to keep to my promise, wrap this up, and I hope to see you again soon. So turn on the notifications so that you catch the next live stream, and I'll see you soon. Bye.